Right, Sonia, you're about to take your driving test. Now, on the driving test, I want you to follow the road ahead at all times, unless you're told to turn. At the end of the road, turn right.
Oh, right.
On a test, you wouldn't be told that.
Oh, really?
You have to read the signs. Verbal intervention, but tick in the V.
Yeah, it was a verbal intervention.
That's a fail.
Oh.
At the roundabout, turn left, please. First exit. Now, what I want you to do is to drive forward, stop along there, and then reverse back into this road here.
Just the other side, yeah?
Yes, I want you to reverse into this road here.
Okay.
So if you drive forward, past the junction, and then reverse back.
Okay.
Try and stay reasonably close to the curb without going onto it, and try not to come into the other half of the road that you're reversing into. I want you to go back about 3 car lengths.
Okay, oh gosh. Can I adjust the mirror? Am I allowed to adjust the mirror more?
You can do what you like.
Am I?
You're driving, you can do what you like.
I've done this really well, haven't I?
A 4 foot away from the curb.
On this occasion, you haven't reached the required standard. Would you like me to explain why?
Yes, please, I would actually.
Well, you have some serious faults here. Reversing left around the corner. Your control, as you know, you went onto the wrong side of the road. You didn't steer very well at all. But more seriously, observations. You'd never look around to the right once.
Dear.
And you didn't even look out of the back window to see where you were going. The turn in the road, control. We did actually go forward while we were supposed to be going backwards because you didn't use the handbrake.
Oh, right, yep.
Right. Observations, again, you never look back to see if there was anything behind you when you reversed. Right. Steering, when you were doing the turn in the road, you pulled forward, stopped, and then with the car stationary, you wound the wheel right round from one lock to the opposite one without the car moving at all. There's a dry steering. This strains the steering mechanism. People say it flat spots the tyres, but it doesn't really, because the tyres are up to it. But you put in excessive strain on the driving, on the steering mechanism. Total of 19 ordinary driving faults.
What were the main, sum up the main sort of the minors, I guess?
Use of mirrors. Right. You don't use your door mirrors. If someone stole your door mirrors overnight, you wouldn't miss them until about lunchtime, would you? Following distance. When we stopped behind the lorry, I thought you were actually going to try and get underneath it. You were so close. Steering, you've got 2 faults on the steering. I didn't record them all, but you allow the wheel to slip through your fingers.
I knew you were going to tell me about.
When you leave go of the steering wheel, who's driving?
Yes.
The car. On one occasion, we went from standstill through first gear, second gear, third gear, and your left hand never went anywhere near the steering wheel.
I knew you were going to tell me for that as well. Are these, would you say these are quite common sort of lazy things where obviously I'm not
Yes,
allowing
they are.
enough space, I'm not holding the steering wheel properly? Would you say that's just pure slackness, I guess, over time?
You've got into bad habits. You had these as good habits when you passed your test. You must have had, otherwise you wouldn't have passed your test. And you've allowed them to drop out of your awareness.